Hello, students, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Julie, and tonight in this lesson, we're going to be working on reading comprehension number 19, and it's going to be number 3 in the It's Called a What section. So let's get started on this one, number 3. English, such a beautiful, colorful, but complex language. It is estimated that English is spoken by 1 in 4 people worldwide, and it is the official language in at least 75 countries. English is the standard language in many fields, including international business and trade, science and technology, computer coding, logistics and tourism, higher education, aviation, maritime industries, diplomacy and international relations, entertainment and media, law and international justice, medicine, digital communication, and the internet. There are many varieties of English, including Canadian, American, British, Australian, Irish, and New Zealand English. English is a web of communication with a symphony of sounds and syllables, a wonderland of words with a library of basic and advanced vocabulary, an overabundance of words with multiple meanings, a hive of homophones, a tidal wave of terminology, and an island of irregulars for you to spend hours and hours learning. And those verb tenses. English is also an avalanche of abbreviations, acronyms, and initialisms, combined with a plethora of strange plurals, difficult pronunciations, and silent letters that make no sense at all. English is a cacophony of tongue twisters and a field of false friends, with words borrowed from other languages and a vast ocean of rules, regulations, and a treasure trove of contradictions and exceptions that will make your head spin. It is a slew of slang and regional accents, an entanglement of puns and wordplays, mixed with a carnival of strange and peculiar idioms and expressions. It is a river of unpredictable quirks, nuances, twists and turns, and fascinating features, with a boatload of dictionaries and thesauruses to help you along the way. So many words with a mirage of meanings to paint on a canvas of culture where you can let your creativity flow to help you perform in a galaxy of simple and complex conversations. But in the end, it all just makes sense, and we realize that English is one of the most colorful, expressive, rich, and adaptable languages in the world. And just when you thought you were starting to really understand English and get really good, you realize that you have all these collective nouns to learn. Did you know that collective nouns are used to describe groups of animals? Where did all these terms come from? Well, there are linguistic and historical reasons for these terms. In hunting culture during the Middle Ages, coming up with specific creative and poetic terms for groups of animals was a sign of education, refinement, and status. These collective nouns were meant to describe the behavior, traits, personalities, and characteristics of the group of animals. These terms added richness, fun, and linguistic playfulness to the English language, and they were meant to be poetic, imaginative, and memorable. So let's learn a few more. Let's learn about flamingos. So flamingos are tall birds that like to wade in shallow waters, lakes, ponds, lagoons, and coastal wetlands. They are easily recognizable by their stunning pink color, long legs, and long necks. Flamingos live in warm climates like Africa, South America, India, and the Caribbean. They can fly at speeds of up to 35 miles per hour and can travel long distances. Baby flamingos are born white or gray and turn pink gradually because of their diet of shrimp, algae, and plankton, which contain carotenoids, which is the same pigment in carrots and tomatoes. It takes several years for the baby flamingos to turn completely pink. Flamingos are filter feeders, and to eat, they turn their heads upside down and sweep their heads side to side in the shallow water and scoop up water and mud in their bills. Then they pump out the water and mud with their tongues, and comb-like plates along the edge of the bill act as a filter, allowing the water and mud to flow out while trapping the food inside their mouths. They sleep standing on one leg, but it is not understood why they do that. They can also sleep with one eye open because their brains can rest one hemisphere at a time, and this allows them to stay alert and on the lookout for predators. Flamingos form strong pair bonds and lay only one egg per year. They are great parents, and both parents are responsible for building the nest, which is made of mud, and both parents take turns incubating the egg for a period of approximately 30 days. When the chick hatches, both parents produce crop milk, which is full of healthy proteins and fats, and feed the chick until it is old enough to eat on its own. In the wild, flamingos usually live between 20 to 30 years, but in zoos or protected areas, they can live up to 50 years because they have more nutritious food and better protection. The oldest known flamingo lived to be 83 years old at a zoo in Australia. And did you know that a group of flamingos is called a flamboyance? It's true. And here it is, a flamboyance of beautiful flamingos. Aren't they just lovely? Okay, so let's learn about lions. Lions are majestic and powerful big cats, known to be the kings of the jungle. But lions don't actually live in jungles. They live in the grasslands and the savannas in Africa and in Asia. They are very social and live in groups of between 5 to 30 individuals. In the wild, they can live up to 15 years and up to 22 years in captivity. Male lions have thick, bushy manes and can weigh up to 550 pounds. Female lions don't have manes and can weigh up to 400 pounds. Here's a beautiful male lion with his mane. This part here is called the mane on a lion. so beautiful. Okay, lions are carnivores and are excellent and ruthless hunters. The female lions are responsible for hunting, while male lions are responsible for protecting and defending the territory, which can span up to 100 square miles. For more successful hunting, they rely on stealth and teamwork to stalk and ambush their prey. They hunt zebras, buffalo, wildebeests, warthogs, antelope, giraffes, and even young elephants and rhinoceroses. Lions are mostly active at dawn or dusk when the temperatures are cooler. They sleep most of the day in shady areas to avoid the hot, blazing sun. Female lions are also responsible for raising the young and usually have between 1 to 4 cubs in each litter. The young cubs stay with their mothers for at least 2 years, and some of the cubs will stay for life with the group, and others will move on to another group. Here is a couple of lion cubs with their mother. Lions communicate with other members of their group with grunts, growls, and loud roars. A lion's roar can be heard from up to 5 miles away. Lions are sentient beings. This means that they show awareness and perception and the ability to experience and demonstrate feelings like fear, stress, anger, joy, pain, pleasure, grief, anxiety, and sadness. They can also solve puzzles and problems and make tactical decisions when hunting. Lions easily recognize members of their own groups and can quickly distinguish between friends, rivals, and intruders. Just like humans, lions have unique and individual personalities. Some may be confident, protective, and aggressive, while others may be reserved, careful, and shy. Some group members may be exploratory, ambitious, and adventurous, while others may be curious, mischievous, and playful. Some female lions are caring, patient, and affectionate, while others are bold, fearless, and risk-taking. Unfortunately, lion populations have dropped drastically in the last several years due to habitat loss, poaching, lack of prey, and human conflict. It is estimated that there are only 650 lions remaining in the wild in Asia. Yes, isn't that terrible? 650 only in Asia, and only 25,000 remaining in Africa. Those numbers are terrible. And did you know that a group of lions is called a pride? And here is our pride of lions. Aren't they beautiful? Yes. Let's learn about butterflies. Butterflies transform through 4 stages called metamorphosis. Metamorphosis. They begin their lives as an egg, then transform into a caterpillar, then into a pupa in a cocoon, and finally into a beautiful butterfly. Butterflies are found on every continent of the world except Antarctica. They live in warm, sunny climates, in forests, meadows, gardens, tropical rainforests, parks, and fields. There are over 17,000 species of butterflies in the world. Monarch butterflies migrate thousands of miles each year from North America to Mexico to avoid the cold weather. Butterflies have delicate wings and vibrant colors that act as a camouflage against predators. Butterflies taste with their feet, and they eat nectar from flowers, fruit juices, and tree sap. They use their long tube-like tongues to suck up the liquid food. They are helpful in pollinating flowers while feeding on the nectar. Most butterflies have very short lifespans and can live only a few weeks, but monarch butterflies can live for several months. If you want to attract butterflies around your home or property, you can plant butterfly-friendly flowers like lavender, milkweed, coneflowers, black-eyed Susans, zinnias, as well as thyme, mint, marjoram, and oregano, and avoid using pesticides, of course. And did you know that a group of butterflies is called a kaleidoscope? Yes, it is. This is a kaleidoscope of butterflies flying free. Let's learn now about mice. Mice are small rodents that are very adaptable and can live in forests, fields, homes, and barns. They are very social animals and are most active at night. Mice are omnivores, which means that they eat both plants like seeds, grains, and fruits and vegetables, as well as small animals like insects and small birds. Mice reproduce very rapidly, and females can have between 5 to 10 litters, consisting of 3 to 14 babies per year. Now, that's a lot of baby mice. Newborn baby mice are called pups, and they are born helpless, hairless, and blind. In the wild, mice usually live up to 1 year, but in captivity, they can live up to 3 years. Mice are considered to be pests in homes as they can cause damage as they gnaw on walls, wood, and wires. Mice can also pose serious health risks to humans as they often live in unsanitary environments. They may spread bacteria, viruses, and parasites through their droppings, urine, fur, and saliva. Humans can prevent health risks from mice by keeping food stored in sealed containers, avoiding direct contact with mice, their urine or droppings, sealing cracks and holes in homes where mice can enter and build nests, cleaning up food or liquids on counters and eating areas, and securely disposing of garbage, waste, and recycling items. And did you know that a group of mice is called a mischief? Yes, it is. And here is a mischief of mice. Kind of cute. Some people are very afraid of mice, but I think they're kind of cute. Okay, students, very well done. So if that video helped you, or if you just liked it, you can put a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, or just say hello. If you need to improve your English quickly, you can get yourselves a copy of You Know What? Basic English, and you'll be looking for the 4th edition. I always told you to get the 3rd edition, but now the 4th edition is out, so you can get a copy of that. Published and distributed everywhere in the world by McGraw-Hill. So you can find it very easily online. And of course, very easily on Amazon. If you decide to get a copy of this book, which I think you should, you will start on the first page and complete every page right through to the end of the workbook. It'll really help you a lot, and the answer key is at the back to support you while you're learning. If you're having difficulty with your English verb tenses, you know what I'm going to say. Everybody tells me they have difficulty understanding and using the English verb tenses correctly, but it's probably one of the easiest things to learn in English, okay? So if you're having difficulty, get yourselves a copy of English verb tenses, also available everywhere, and of course on Amazon. If you get a copy, I want you to start on the first page, complete every page right through to the end of the workbook, and the answer key is at the back also to support you while you're learning. So consider getting a copy of those two books if you want to improve your English quickly. So that's all I have to say for tonight, and I'm going to go work on your next lesson. So have a pleasant evening. I'll see you in the next lesson. Good night for now.